If you don't know, now you know that winning is actually very boring. The act of winning money is fun, but the action to win that money, especially in a casino or when it comes to sports betting, whatever it is, gambling is fun, but how you win is actually very boring. And this is something that just happened to me. I was just in Vegas this week, sitting at the roulette table, and people are coming to sit down, and I know that they're gonna lose, and I'm sitting there putting my money down in one spot, one location on that roulette table, and everybody's coming down, putting this, doing that. And these guys are all happy, having fun, drinking, and guess what? They're watching me, and they see me winning, and it's like, oh, what are you gonna do? I just stick to that spot. I stick to that, and that's it. And they said, that's so boring. You're boring. I don't want to. They don't want to play with me. They don't want to interact or whatever. They just think I'm boring, right? But they're the ones who end up leaving all their money at the table, and I'm still there collecting money while they're saying bye because they just lost all their money. More people come, they play, they lose their money, and I'm still there winning, beating that table. And that's because I've taken that proper approach, which is not this approach of luck to gambling. It's an approach of math and being knowledgeable about how you can use math to your advantage with probabilities and rules like that. You don't have to know all the math. You just have to know how to apply the math to your action. And that kind of thing is just really for those who actually want to win, not for those who are there for entertainment purposes. And most people are in Vegas for entertainment purposes. They're gambling for entertainment purposes. They're hoping they get lucky that they're going to hit something and win. We went to the Mirage, which was just closing, which is recently they're going to be closing. So they're giving away all this money in their jackpot that they have to give out before they close. And so those slots were actually very loose. And so everybody is there putting their money, taking their chance. I tried, put in $300, got nothing out of that slot machine. And to me, that is like, it's just based on luck, right? And I don't like to gamble based on luck. I like to gamble with control, with knowledge about the game. And so that's what we can find in sports betting. And that's why it's one of the biggest things that I do, which is sports betting. I'll play some tables here, poker, roulette. There's a winning strategy at roulette. It's not playing the numbers. It's all about math, how much you bet. Look at blackjack. It's all about the numbers, counting cards, right? Which you're not allowed to do. You can do it, but don't make it obvious, right? These kind of things are math situations that can help you actually win. If you're trying to win, these are things that you really need to be exploring when it comes to gambling. One of the things that it's like, I recall going to Vegas young and just throwing your money away, right? If you take a little bit of time to learn something, or do a little bit of research before you place your bets, whether it's at the tables or at the sports book, you increase your chances of making sure that you can come out a winner, unlike most people who are just playing anything they want. And if you want to throw away your money for entertainment purposes, that's all good. That's up to you. And I'm glad you're having fun. But for me, throwing away money is not very fun. Investing the money at a table or in the sports book, to me, and winning that money back and then some is actually way more fun, even though it is boring action, right? So when I say boring when it comes to a sports book, maybe you're trying to watch this big game, but the bet that somebody is giving out to you or sharing with you, or the knowledge that you have about a certain game, is not a game that you find interesting. It's just a boring game. Well, it could be a boring winner, but it's still a winner, right? And that's the idea of winning money is actually boring. When I was at the roulette table, playing one location on a roulette table when you have all these options, that's very boring. But you know what? I ended up winning every time I went to that table. And so that's the kind of mindset that you have to have, is that if you're here to win, you know, you're not here for entertainment. So if the activity is boring, or if there is like games that you just not into, that you need to bet on because there's an advantage, that's what winning is about, right? It's about having an advantage, not about having fun. Okay? So remember that when you're trying to beat the book, or beat a table game, it's about having the advantage and taking advantage of that. It's not always about entertainment. It's about winning. All right? Good luck out there in the books.